What's the vibe? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you. I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy One, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Best. That's this channel you watching right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video, let me know what you are on. Give me a heart and retweet if you're watching on Twitter. We'll greatly appreciate that. And like I said, make sure you sub to the channel Blunt Money Best, but most importantly, sub to the Cap Collective Discord if you want all the plays. Link is in the bio description and the bio of my Twitter, and the link is in the description of this video. Recap: yesterday I got killed. I got absolutely killed. Mostly on straights, to be honest with you. My straights just didn't go well. Lost 6 units. Yeah, Ant 1.5 threes. 4 threes. He hit that, but of course, Minnesota lost. Booker had 3 assists in the first quarter, finished with 4. Just needed him to have 6. Got Dyson Daniels right. Didn't give him out on the show, but we had his steals and his points. Got that right. Peyton Pritchard, I ended up playing him. The under barely missed in the Dallas game. Don't regret that. And honestly, mostly it was Blunt Money Best not hitting. I did hit Clay with the 6 threes, but aside from that, wasn't a good day yesterday. But be like that sometimes. High volume better. Sometimes you'll have terrible days. But for the most part, we'll have good days. So so yeah, man. Bounce back day to day. Love the plays I have. Still a couple more spots that I'll be waiting to drop. Let me write them down before I forget about them. Sometimes these end up being super profitable. Other times they don't. Like Gary Trent Jr. yesterday was an absolute wash. He was awful. So was Peyton Pritchard. But yeah, a couple spots, and we'll talk about them. But for now, let's get started. Double check my notes here. All right. Yeah, let's get started. I want to make sure that this stuff is still available. Still should be available. Okay, that moved a little bit, but not too crazy. Did that move at all? A little bit, not too crazy. I doubt that's still available, but we'll see. Should be. Whatever. All right. Let's do it. I'll start off with my biggest play of the day. I'll put this on the timeline. Yeah, man. I like finding these spots. So hopefully it work out for us. So yeah. Jabari Smith Jr. under 1.5 assists in the Boston money line. Not SGP, it's just a parlay. Again, Jabari Smith Jr., Houston Rockets under 1.5 assists in the Boston money line -109 MGM. I put 1.5 units on this, almost made it a 2-unit play, but it's so janky. The research wasn't janky, but similar to playing these under stocks and shit, like you could fall into an assist like Jaren Jackson Jr., I found myself sweating one of his under 2.5 assists. Like you could, when you betting low stuff like this, you could literally just fall into that shit. So, but with that being said, ever since he fronted on us for the OKC bet, I've been waiting, finding ways to try to fade this guy. He is just terrible. But with that being said, he averages less than 1 assist a game. He's got no assists in 4 straight games. And what's so funny is if you look at the first game of the season, he had 4 assists, and after every game after that, which is a 9-game span, he had 3 total assists in all of those games. So whatever it is, I don't fucking know. But he's just that's obviously not his role to pass the ball. Now, could he pop out and have 3, 4, 5 assists tonight? Yeah, picks fly. But again, he hasn't had 1 in the last 4 games combined. So I will not feel bad if this doesn't hit. Like I said, I wanted to put more. I wanted to risk more on it. because I think I found a really good spot, but we're not gonna go too crazy with it, considering this like 2 assists. So um, and this is probably better available at a better price on Caesars. By the way, I don't think you'll be able to get his assists anywhere else. That's why I like MGM and Caesars. Maybe on Bet Rivers. I haven't checked that app in a while. Got to start checking them again. But yeah, Jabari Smith Jr. under 1.5 assists, and the Boston money line minus 109 on Bet MGM, risking 1.5 units. Love it. Also, put this on the timeline as well. Bucci Man LaFleur, going back to him, over 1.5 threes. Got it at plus 165 on FanDuel. It's at 150 now, so still playable. Put 3/4 of a unit on it. Don't like it quite as much as I like to go Bear, just because the history isn't as lengthy. Like, 7 of 8 or 7 of 9 versus an opponent over 3 years is kind of crazy. But when you think about when you go look at his last 4 times playing the Knicks, he did cover this in all 4 games. So I do like that. It's a good matchup for him versus the Knicks. For the Knicks 3 games ago, or the Pacers, last game they played the Knicks, Miles Turner went 5 of 8 from 3. Again, he's over this line 7 of 10 this year. He's shooting 46.7% from 3. Yeah, man. All I could do is just try to find the spots and hope the guys do their jobs. That's the thing about, and that's gambling. If I was betting Minnesota last night, you know what I'm saying? All you can do is expect them to do their job, and sometimes that's the thing. Sometimes they won't, but it ain't for lack of not having a great spot. So again, Vooch over his 1.5 threes plus 165 is what I gave it out at a few hours ago. It's available at plus 150. Again, I'm risking 3/4 of a unit over 2.5 threes, 0.2 units. So I put $20 on it. And that was a plus 500. That's down to a 450. What's funny is right after I gave it out, the 165 didn't change, but the 500 went to a 550. Now it's down to a 450. We'll see. I don't know if Brunson being in or out affects this as much as it does, or affects this much. I'm not sure. I don't think it does. I would assume him being out would help the game stay a little closer, make it go a little more back and forth. Could be a little more wild. Whereas if he's in, maybe it's a blowout, which I doubt. I already like Chicago tonight. New York coming off that stirring win yesterday at a back-to-back anyway. Plus, shit, they were banged up. Brunson, that's why he might not play tonight. He rolled his ankle, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I like Vooch to step back, hit a couple threes. And the thing about Vooch, he's not a high volume shooter. Now, if we can get 6 or 7 3-point attempts tonight, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. But he may only take 4 or 5. He really may only take 4 or 5. But again, he's shooting damn near 50% from 3. We know Karl-Anthony Towns isn't the best defender. He's actually one of the worst defenders. Embiid just hit a 3 on them last night. He got up 5 threes in like 28 minutes or whatever he plays. So hopefully Bucci Man can get up some threes tonight, knock them down, and cash us out again on some plus money. All right. Knock down 3 of them things. That is 2 bets. Give you guys a couple more. Let me make sure this is still available. I have a feeling it's not, but it may still be. I like this bet a lot. Probably a popular bet. Oh, wow. Shoot, this is even better. Well, this might not be good for me. We'll see, though. Benedict Mathurin, 6 rebounds. Played it for a unit. Now, we got this at minus 130. It's down to a minus 110. And let me stop saying that because I forgot. It was a bet I played. Oh, yeah, it was Hami. His rebounds yesterday was 3.5 plus money. And that would just make you think, since the line was always 4.5 coming off the bench, that not only did they lower it by one, but they gave you plus money. If you were like the line reader type, to you, that would signal like, oh God, he's not gonna cover this line. And he was one rebound from covering our plus 420. And shout out to Pat Riley for not, I mean Pat Riley. Shout out to Spo for not only fucking up. That game would have went to double overtime, and Hami probably would have played in double overtime. But Hami was one of the best players on the team yesterday. No reason he shouldn't have closed that game over Hayward Highsmith. But oh well, man. So it's not that I just don't like when lines move against me. It don't mean my bet is less or more likely to hit. I personally just like when the lines move in my favor, if that makes any sense. Like Booch did. But either way it goes, Benedict Mathurin over 5.5 rebounds. So not only is this our Orlando guard rebounding system, Ben Mathurin is a really good rebounding guard as it is. There was something in gambling Twitter last year. I didn't get a part of it, but people were betting his rebounds like crazy last year. As far as this 5.5 rebound line, he's over this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games. He's over 5.5 rebounds. He just played this Magic team, had 11 rebounds versus this Magic team. You may think that's an anomaly, but real ones know it's not, because we actually had Tyrese Halliburton triple-double that game in anticipation of a guard grabbing rebounds that game. We just chose the wrong guard. All right. So maybe it's an anomaly that way. I don't know. But two Pacer games, two Pacer guards damn near with double-digit rebounds. Hallie had 9, and Ben Math just had 11, okay? Aside from that, let's see. I know I wrote it down somewhere, but I didn't. Notes is all over the place today. All right. Brandon Boston, shooting guard, 6 rebounds recently versus this team. Key, I don't even fucking know. I know him as the nigga that bullshitted and should have hit 4 threes. K George for Washington, though, because we had his 4 threes plus 550. His bitch ass want to hit 3 threes in the first half and did not hit none in the second half. Then he gonna hit 4 threes next game. Bum ass. But either way, Key George, the young shooting guard from Washington, he had 7. Contavious Caldwell Pope, not a rebounding guard. Real ones know he was playing his under rebounds and assists, caking off that. That's no more. But I'm not Caldwell Pope. He plays for Orlando. I'm tripping. Hallie had 9. I didn't mean to write that down. I looked at the wrong thing. But yeah, Hallie had 9. Ben Math had 11, 10, whatever. Cason Wallace, 4 rebounds. Not a rebounding shooting guard at all. Shea Gildress, point guard, had 6 rebounds versus them. So yeah, they're giving it up to go. Ben Math is the type that will go, and I was looking at like the analytics and stuff, and like his rebound distance is wild far. His rebound distance is like, I think it's like 8 feet, whereas for like a normal, which you would expect, he's a guard. But like, you know, for normal dominant rebounders, it's obviously like 3, 4, 5 feet. But when I looked at that, what it told me is that like those 50-50 rebounds that any guard could get, that Hallie could get, that maybe Siakam could get on the weak side, he's making sure he goes and grabs them. I know, I think it was last season, they dumbass coach, but Carlisle was like he's got to do other things aside from score to get into the lineup, and that's kind of what started his rebounding ascension last year. Now again, I didn't play it last year. I just remember his rebounds were wagging last year. So see what we can do this year. Ben Math over 5.5 rebounds, minus 110 on FanDuel now for a unit. Gave it out at minus 130. Moved slightly against me. Still like it. Again, he's over this in what I say, 6 straight games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this is more of a matchup play, to be honest. Orlando has just been giving up rebounds to guards and 1-point spread, and coming off a back-to-back for Orlando. And Orlando is a good defensive team. Maybe we have a few more missed shots than normal, more rebound opportunities. So there you go, Ben Math. Rebounds. All right. That is 3 bets for you. Let's see. That moved. Let's see. I'm not sure which last straight bet I want to give y'all. Some have moved away from me. So we'll do Harrison Barnes under 1.5 stocks. Not Harrison Barnes, I'm sorry. Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray under 1.5 stocks on bet MGM. Juicy minus 140. But as last night taught us for my 1.5 unit play, that Minnesota money line killed. Sometimes you just gotta lay the damn juice if you love to bet. Sorry, especially in this prop shit. I try to be as professional and responsible as possible and not give out these super juicy plays. Real ones know, day one dreamers know that I generally don't like playing nothing above minus 135. But again, I don't like losing bets because of the parlay piece, which was a minus fucking 400, just to lower some shit from 155 down to 135. That shit is annoying. With that being said, Keegan Murray under 1.5 stocks on bet MGM minus 140, played it for a unit. Pretty simple. This entire year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 crack commandments. But nah, 10 games. He's under this line in 8 of 10 games. 80% hit rate. There you go, including 5 in a row. Last 2 games, not a steal nor a block in sight. So that be that. Keegan Murray under 1.5 stocks. Minus 140. All right. Love it. So just to recap, I got a couple in the court. I got a couple more coming possibly in the court. We're about to go through every game really quick. Well, actually, we're going to go through blunt money bets. Then we'll go through every game and give you guys leans and all that good stuff. But just to recap, we have Jabari Smith Jr. under 1.5 assists, and we put that with the Boston money line. On BetMGM, we played that for a unit and a half. We have Vooch over 1.5 threes plus 165. It's like 150 right now. We played that for 3/4 of a unit. Also played his 3 threes for 0.2 units. Fuck else I just gave y'all. Harrison Barnes. Well, I keep saying Harrison Barnes. Keegan Murray under 1.5 stocks. For Keegan Murray, minus 140 on bet MGM, 80% hit rate, and Ben Math over his 5.5 rebounds against the Orlando Magic, and that is for a unit. All right, big vibes. Those are your straight bets. Like I said, I'm probably gonna have 2 or 3 more in the court, whether they're live just to pick up a couple of units, or what's already one that just came to mind. And then I'll share some leans with you guys that may or may not be on my card that you guys can use as well. But yeah, really like it. Let's go 4-0 in the show. All right. Do me a big favor. If you are watching this on Twitter, give me a heart and a retweet. I would greatly appreciate that. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and have your notification bells on. Again, follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number 1, and sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. We stream pretty much every single day around 4:20. All right. But most importantly, if you want all the plays as soon as they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. The link is in the description of the video and the bio of my Twitter page. Been off to a really good start. Last night was ass, but aside from that, been killing shit this month. And tonight, I really want to hit me a couple live plays. It's been a couple days since we hit a monster live play, so gonna keep it simple and try and hit a couple live plays tonight. All right, and I'm talking about like plus 1,500 to 2,500 range. A couple of them joints. All right, but yeah, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the description of the video in the bio of my Twitter page. Blunt Money Bets. I gave you guys one already with Vucci Mane. I mean, I guess you guys can guess. Ben Matherin, 10 rebounds. I think you can get it. I got it at a plus 750 on DraftKings. That was the best price at the time. Now you can get it at plus 850 on FanDuel. Let me open up DraftKings now. In the interest of time, probably shouldn't, but let me open up DraftKings now and see what you guys can get it at DraftKings. But long story short, you can get it at a better price than we got it at. Yeah, you can get it from 800 on DraftKings, 850 on FanDuel. But I just spoke ad nauseum about Ben Matherin rebounds. Shit, I think he got a couple double doubles already this year. Ain't going. Yeah, he's got two double doubles already this year. Once against the Celtics, he had 30 and 11 rebounds, of course. And what's so funny is, recently when he's on this tear for rebounds, it directly correlates with him actually getting minutes. 43 minutes against the Celtics, he had 30 and 11. And ever since then, 32, 32, 34, 36, 41. He's gone over his rebound line every game. But before that, 14 minutes versus the Magic, 21 minutes versus the Sixers, 24 minutes versus the Knicks, 28 minutes versus the Pistons, where he actually went over in that game. But yeah, it's got a couple double doubles this year. Why not make it 3? Shit. Worth a tenth of a unit, nothing crazy. Just a little bit of blunt money. If you're not familiar with the brand, I don't do this enough, but for people that smoke, a blunt is $1 or $2. All right. Or back in the day, you can get 5 Dutches for $5 type shit. So that's what these bets are meant for. They're not when I give out straight bets for a unit, that should be you should be putting, I don't know, 20 times as much, 10 times as much on the straight bets as you're putting on the blunt money bets. At the very least, 5 times as much. At the very least. So if I give out Ben Matherin rebounds for a unit, you should be playing his 10 rebounds for a tenth of a unit. So that's how that goes. Blunt money bets, and that's what we're doing now. So Ben Math, 10 rebounds. You can get it at a better price than we actually got it, but we got it at plus 750. All right. I had a nice little rebound lay. But Jaden Ivey got ruled out. But I was liking Jaden Ivey rebounds today as well. But he got ruled out. It's cool. Brandon Ingram, triple double. 10 and 10, built out, plus 4,400. Not sure what it is now. Check it. But that's on DraftKings. Shop around, get the best price. But Brandon Ingram, triple double, plus 4,400. Brandon Ingram, 8 rebounds and 8 assists on DraftKings. On FanDuel, plus 786. So we got the 8 and 8 on FanDuel for plus 786 and the 10 and 10 on DraftKings for plus 4,400. And then simply put, they don't have anybody else. Fucking Brandon Boston. Now Trey Murphy the third is back now, but he's still playing limited minutes. Maybe he gets to 30 minutes, but I still think he plays under 30 tonight. And if he does, he's not going to be back to 35 minutes. Brandon Ingram is the offense. Brandon Ingram is the engine. I think Brandon Ingram, because he played it live, he either had 9 or 10 assists last game, and I think he finished with 5 rebounds. Let me check real quick. But you got to love it. You got to love it, or at least like it enough to sprinkle on a double-double, because look who they're going against. OKC. They actually are starting Jalen Williams as center. I mean, I don't know what they're doing, what they're going to do, but he played some center last game. Ingram, he had 24, 5, and 9 last game. He's maybe the tallest guy on the court at times. If Messi is not on the court, Brandon Ingram like 6'9", 6'10". OKC tallest starter might be J-Dub. What is he? 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" on a good day? Ingram's taller than him. So Ingram may be the tallest guy on the court at times. He's already proven himself to be a decent rebounder. It's not like he struggles to rebound the ball. He's averaging about 5 or 6. Yeah, he's averaging 6 rebounds on the year. He's got multiple games. He's got 2 games already with 8 rebounds. And you got to understand, like Zion's in some of these games. Alvarado's is like right now, they don't have nobody. They're down 5 of their top 6 players. They don't have Alvarado. They don't have CJ McCollum. They don't have Jordan Hawkins, who was low key a pretty good rebounder. No Zion Williamson, of fucking course. No DeJounte Murray. Is your show. So I think it's worth sprinkling against an undersized team where the assist could be a little easier to get to because they have no rim protection. Who's guarding the rim? So if you do get Missy in there, or Missy, whatever that center is for New Orleans, who I think is a sneaky look tonight as well, if he gets minutes, but he may get played off the floor. That's the thing. Like, I couldn't talk you off of playing Missy double or Missy. I mean, you could get his 15 at like a plus 1,200, his 15 points. If they want to put him in the game and force feed him, yeah, he got 15, 20 tonight. OKC don't got nobody who can defend post-ups probably. But he's also going to have to guard somebody. So that probably means he's also going to have to guard J-Dub or whoever the hell they decide to put at center tonight. So I'm more, of the ideal that he'll get played off the floor. Maybe he won't. Who knows? But if he gets played off the floor and we get Brandon Ingram on the floor tonight for 35 to 38 minutes, you got to love it, man. You got to love it. So he could and should be the lead facilitator. He'll definitely lead the team in usage. He'll probably double everybody else in usage tonight, Brandon Ingram. He should be the lead facilitator. He should be the lead rebounder, in my opinion, if it's not Missy. 8 and 8, triple-double, 10 and 10. All right. Next. Oh, man, this is smooth. Celtics, Timberwolves, each to win by 11 to 20 points. Their win margin each to be between 11 and 20 points. Again, Boston Celtics, Minnesota Timberwolves, win margin between 11 and 20. I think both of them covered tonight, actually. What I worry about with this blunt money bet, this is a plus 861. It may have moved. It may have actually moved. Because I think Minnesota line moved up like a point and a half because Simons and such got ruled out, all this shit, whatever. Simons, Ayton, and Robert Williams all got ruled out. So the line moved up like a point and a half. So maybe this is like a 700 or 750 now. Still worth the 10th of a unit, maybe even a 15th of a unit. But yeah, my only worry is one of these teams win by 21 to 30. And if I wanted to spray the board tonight, which I'm not going to do, but if I was spraying the board tonight, I probably would put a separate bet in on one of them or on each of them to win between 21 and 30. Or what is it? Yeah, 21 to 29. No, 21 to 30. Because each of those are like plus 500, plus 550, plus 600. So, cool. Kept it a 10th of a unit. Boston Celtics 11 to 20. Minnesota Timberwolves 11 to 20 win margin. All right. Really, really like that. I'll give you guys two more. We'll have some more in the cord ski. We already got some more in the cord ski, but yeah, we'll give you guys two more, and then we'll get to the commentarios, and then we'll break down the slate game by game, give you guys a little bit of game, which is some sneaky looks that I have not yet played, that I possibly will play, and then that'll be that, all right? Here's how I use my FanDuel boost. Ben Mathurin over 24.5 points plus rebounds. I already spoke about his rebounds. Could not talk you off of his points. I think he's coming off, 30 last game? Ben Math been balling. Yeah, 38, 22, 20, 16, 19, and 30 in his last 6 games for Ben Mathurin. So, Ben Mathurin over his 24.5 points plus rebounds. Boston and Minnesota each to win the first half and the full game. This is a double result that I tend to play from time to time. They don't need to cover the spread. They just need to win the first half, and it can't be tied. They need to win the first half, and they need to win the full game. I couldn't talk you off of playing the spreads separately for each of them, first half or full game. I'm not doing all that, but I couldn't talk you off of it. Obviously, Boston has a big reason to come back, which on this very program, I told you guys that Atlanta was going to be better without Trae Young. And I had to think about it. At first, I said if I had to bet anybody, I would bet Boston. I said, wait a minute. Nah, because Trae Young don't defend nobody. And Dyson Daniels. Shout out to Dyson Daniels, man. So in that same elk, I do think Boston handles business tonight. The Nets is just it's the perfect storm. Like the Nets first half, I think is like 9-1, 8-1 to the first half spread. I think Boston has covered. I mean, I think the Nets may have covered every spread this year. If not, they got to be like 9-2, 8-2, or some shit. But this is a upset Boston team. This is a Boston team who just played this Nets team, and we had the Nets, and the Nets almost beat them. So I'm pretty sure, even though this is on the road on the back-to-back, this team is going to get the world champs full attention. And they're not fully healthy, but I much rather prefer Al Horford out and Jaylen Brown in than the reverse, which happened last time they played. So I expect Boston to come out early and often, whooping feet. And the same with Minnesota. Same shit. Them boys was embarrassed last night. And not only were they embarrassed, they couldn't get a stop. Yes, it was the threes, but they could have buckled down, got some stops. But every time they got a stop, they would turn the ball over. So I don't know what they was on yesterday, but I would expect them, same shit, to come out more focused because these guys lost tournament games last night. Not again, we're not going to put too much stock into the tournament like it's the end all be all, but it is a big fucking deal. You is playing on a court that you only play on at this time. That's what everybody talking about. And you niggas was two of the biggest favorites, and y'all both lost. So yeah, I expect both of them to come out early and often. This is found under double result. So again, Boston Celtics first half full game money line parlay, or well, first game full game first half winner. Minnesota first half full game winner. All right. Sacramento Kings money line. I expect Brad Bill, who's already been listed as questionable. I expect, like, to me, the line, I'm just reading the line. There's no reason why this game went into overtime. I think last time they played each other or 2 games ago. I don't know. Well, it was last time they played each other, but I don't know if it was actually last game because Phoenix played last night. So maybe it was 2 games ago for Phoenix and last games for Sacramento. Either way it goes, they just played an overtime game. In no universe is a Sacramento team that's not good, and Vegas knows they're not good. They shouldn't be laying 8 or 7.5, even though they're at home, even though Phoenix is on a back-to-back, even though Phoenix is without Kevin Durant. That line is telling me that somebody else is going to sit. And it's probably going to be Bradley Beal. It just says. Sacramento, full allotment of players. Sacramento, obvious rest advantage. So, yeah, I'll take Sacramento money line. And Chris Paul, 8 assists. Because he's going against the Wizards, and he can possibly have that in the first quarter. I'm not going to play his double-double because I don't like the rotations. It's like every time this dude get up to like 8 or 9 assists, they take him out the game for the entire fourth quarter. Then they put him in with 3 minutes left, and then he gets like a couple more assists. Or like last game, I think he had like 7. Then they put him in with 3 minutes left, and I think he finished with 9 or 10 or some shit. So I thought about playing Chris Paul as a straight bet. I'm not dealing with it, but he is a big party piece. So let's run that back, Turbo. 887 with the boost. It's a 1152. Ben Mathurin over 24.5 points plus rebounds. Boston and Minnesota each to win the first half in the full game. Chris Paul, 8 assists in the Sacramento Kings money line. How you love that? Really, really do. And last but not least, Super Lotto. Not a Super Lotto, but it's a big lotto. Shout out to Lotto. But yeah, man, round robin 3, 4s, and 5s. I think just like a plus. Let me see. Yeah, it's a plus $1 million. Big vibes. It's a plus $1 million. You know the vibes. 21 bet on this. 21 to win 32 bands. Not a bad idea at all. But we're round robin in this 3s, 4s, and 5s. Yves Missy. I don't even know if it's Yves, like Yves Saint Laurent. I don't know. But Missy, center for the Pelicans to get 10 rebounds. That's a plus 450 on FanDuel. Josh Hart, triple-double, plus 950. Like it with or without Brunson, but Brunson's probably not going to play. Reading the tea leaves, that's why the triple-double is so low. Bust down Wembanyama, 35 points, plus 600. I think that's immaculate value. I also think Wemby is the king of the court tonight. Could be wrong, obviously. There's a bunch of people playing tonight, but am I missing something? This is Wemby against the worst team in the league, right? This should be a generational game for Wemby. This should be the game where he showed that I can score 30 without hitting 6 threes. I can actually go inside because they don't have a front line. They're skinny like me. They got a rookie like me, Alexander Sarr. I'm used to tearing his bum ass up overseas. That's what should be the vibes. It's Kyle Kuzma down here. That bitch don't play no defense. I can't stand Kyle Kuzma. Am I missing something, Wemby? Yeah, bust their ass today. 35 for Wemby. Whether you do it hitting 8 threes or not, nigga, you better put on tonight, bro. 35 points. Bust down Wembyama. Plus 600. And Edwards, same shit, bro. Nah, I don't got nothing to say to Ant. You that nigga, Ant. You printing money. Even last night, we ain't lose the bet because of you. We lost the bet because your bitch ass team. So yeah, I don't got nothing to say, Ant. I just hope you score 35. If you don't, that's fine, my nigga. You've been printing money for us. You know, I ain't gonna say much. But yeah, Ant Edwards 35 plus 450. And last but not least, LeBron James, triple-double. Come on now, Ja. And y'all know, as much as I'm a Laker fan, I can't stand these niggas but Ja. And Ja's my man, but Ja. How you gonna talk all this wild shit and be hurt? That's y'all bum ass problem now. Y'all want to be rivals with the Lakers and y'all ain't won shit. Y'all had one good year. And niggas got hurt that series. Like, it's time for you to wrap up the talk, nigga. You a regular season champion. Don't say shit else to the Lakers, bro. How about you play 20 straight games? Do that shit first. Then talk about you don't like the Lakers, my nigga. Because you supposed to be out here getting this work tonight. LeBron would have put 30, 12, and 10 on your head today for talking all spicy and bumping into him and doing all that shit. Oh, no, but you hurt. Now, hopefully you win tonight. If you win, that's big buys. That's what I want to see. That's what people want to see. But probably not. It's probably going to be Scottie Pippen Jr. out here playing his playing like he upset. Like, bro, okay, you got cut, but like, I don't think we the only team that cut you. I felt like I see you on 6 summer league teams, my nigga. But if you upset at us, oh well. You know what I'm saying? I watched Scottie Pippen Jr. the last 8 years in summer league. Niggas ass. Now this year he probably got better. He's finally improved, or maybe he's just hitting shots that he normally wouldn't hit, and he'll like regress to the mean eventually. But yeah, Scottie Pippen Jr. been around the Laker organization on summer league for the last 3-4 years at the least. I feel like he was on the team with Lonzo. I could be, wilding a little bit, but yeah, don't be acting like you got it in for the Lakers, bro. You was ass. Wouldn't even got in the door if your name wasn't Scottie Pippen. Just be honest. Wouldn't have got drafted, probably. Just being honest. So yeah, round robin, 3, 4s, and 5s. LeBron James, triple-double, plus 600. And Edwards, plus 450. The score 35. Bust down Wembanyama. The score 35. That's a plus 600. Josh Hart, triple-double, plus 950. Messi, center, Pelicans, 10 rebounds, plus 450. Round robin, 3, 4s, and 5s, plus 1 million if it all hits. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your blunt money bets. We'll have a few more in the Kortsky. I will run through these comments really quick, and then we will get into a game-by-game breakdown. And I guess I'll be able to share some of my notes with you guys that I haven't already shared. OVO Webs, what's the vibes? Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, I seen Scotty talking about he suckered that game in LA. Nigga, you just played us. What's so big about LA? You just played us. Ken, what up, man? Appreciate you pulling up. Rafi, what up? He got some strays today. He like Brook over his points, Ben over his points, Vooch over his points, Brunson over his points. Brunson hurt, but Brunson has like really killed this team. Troy Murphy over 4.5 rebounds. This is a nuke. Interesting. Suggs over 9.5 rebounds and assists, and Bill over 20 points. Check the injury report on some of those guys. Because I know 3 of them was hurt last night. Suggs, I think, rolled his ankle. Brunson rolled his ankle, and Bill got hurt too. So be careful. I need a blunt money bet for MGM trying to finesse the bonus bet I got. I might have gave you one. If you in the core, young snipe, I got one especially for MGM. My bad, KC. Nah, what it was, I was at I had just basically got dressed. I've been lounging around the house because it's basically my day off. I've been lounging around the house. So I just had to, it's just me. It's the first time I had to actually summon some energy today. So it took me a minute to get it going. But thanks for checking me, KC. Keeping me on my square. We get the energy up eventually. I love that Trey Murphy plays so much. It might not be that good. No, yeah, it's a good play. It's a really good play. Brunson is super banned. Yeah, I'm sick of him. I'm sick of his ass. Even though last year he had 40 twice, he had 30 every game versus Chicago last year. Like he was the way he did Chicago, I had to look like, is this nigga from Chicago? Because y'all know me, like I'm looking through box scores and I'm seeing like a player just kill a team. I'm like, okay, maybe his mom was in the crowd or something. Nah, he just busting their ass last year. 40 twice and 30 the other two games. He like Tatum and Duran points in PR. Okay, be in the building. Nice day. You gave us Dyson Steals, Josh Hart double and Clay's threes, Ron Robin Cash. Thanks, big dog. That's what's up. Yeah. If I would have did threes that Ron Robin would have cashed, yeah, I was being very and I'm going to continue to be that way, but I was being pretty greedy and I did fours and fives. Who fronted on us? Oh, Book fronted and somebody, Gobert. I knew I put too much faith in him. I will also have Rudy Gobert in a blunt money bet. The same exact looks I had yesterday. I will be running them back. Not for straights, maybe for half units. I will be running them back because I trust my cat. I don't trust Rudy Gobert, but I trust my cat more than Rudy Gobert. But get Bam, my nigga. Get Bam. Yeah, fuck up twice in a row. I won't bet your ass the rest of the year. So you make your decision, my guy. Ken Wood, how would you feel about Boston 8.5? I saw an interesting trend about this game. Yeah, I would lean there. I saw another interesting trend about Sacramento game going under tonight. Thoughts on the under? Sacramento under is nasty. But all I would say, I don't have much thoughts on the under. I feel stronger about Boston 8.5. As far as that under, only thing that I would say that I could make a case for that under is possibly Stars being out. So that's the only case there. Pritchard points. I'm good on Pritch. If he has one of those big games, salute Pritch. But I'm cool on Pritch. And then point props continue to go down too. So I'm cool on Pritch. Cash the nuke yesterday with Curry and Clay 35-30. Okay. Myron said no, even 3 weeks into the season, it already feels like these players don't want to play. Yeah, some of them. Ayton is one of them. Did you guys know that Josh Giddey has 3 games in MSG? All 3 was triple doubles. Yes. Is he in MSG tonight? Because that's a flow play. That's a flow system. Holy shit! I should have played that. I mean, we're about to, but thanks for reminding me. And the reason why that got through my cap and it got through my research is because wait, I already did the King of the Channel. I mean, I already did the King of the Court. Ooh, they giving it up on DraftKings today. They got a little live drawing they gave out. Oh, and they gave a little live boost for New York. Oh shit, go ahead now. Them niggas giving it up. I ain't been on this app in like 2 hours. I come back, they giving up all the shit. Get up then. All right. Yeah, we about to play that right now. It's a nice little boost on DraftKings. If I was you, I would use it on what I'm about to use it on. Young Giddey, 8-8. That's a plus 500. We'll throw a boost on it, plus 665. You know, 0.2 units on that. Because Giddey, he be fronting too. Not gonna hold you. But yeah, he does have a great history of that. And I think he has a better chance of getting it tonight than he has in past seasons because he's gonna have the ball in his hands even more. So yeah, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. Good shit. Ken coming in with the vibes. But yeah, my boy Flo, he be playing that. He be playing that. Shit, I think Flo hit a Cabo late last year. I think he did Josh Hart and Giddey last year, and I didn't tell it. That's why I remember that shit. I was tight. I didn't tell that. Shout out to my guy Flo. Make sure y'all follow my boy Flo on Twitter. Stephen Floor Rival. It's Floor Val, but it's Stephen Flow Rival, my homie Flo. He probably be here on Friday. So it's spelled Flow Rival. Stefan Flow Rival. Big vibes. But yeah, shout out to Flow System. I'm putting this in the Korsky. I should have put a 15th of a unit on Giddy. He be fronting. But it's all right. Oh shit. And I didn't even tell Accord I was live. But I think the homie we hit those shared my stream, which is why we probably got like 1,200 people in here right now. So shout out to the big homie. So I'm sure a lot of y'all already hear from the court, but still. It's just a checklist, gang. It's a checklist. It's so much stuff. And if you miss one thing, it's just all right. Good shit, Ken. Good shit. P. Jared McClain, 20 points on FanDuel, 125. He's been getting 30 plus minutes minimum in the last 3 games. He's dropped 20 plus 2 of 3 or 15 shot attempts each game. Knowing B2PG sounds like money. I will end up putting something on him, but pause, especially because he wears fucking he paints his nails, so definitely pause. But I like Oubre a little more. Now there's a universe where they both exist. Let me look at McClain here. I know he's been playing well. Thank you for bringing that up. I did not think of him. Probably because I haven't seen the props dropped. As soon as I saw Oubre, I was like, oh wow, that's a nice line for Oubre. But McCain, okay. I'm gonna have to tell me about the guy. Does he shoot threes? What's he do? Apparently he does. 3 threes plus 125. Is he gonna dime something? Or is Lowry gonna dime something? Who gonna dime something? That's what I need to know. Who diming shit? Is he getting steals? I guess I'll see what his player profile is and see what's up with him. Wow, Oubre 10 rebounds seemed like a nice. Wow, Caleb Martin rebounds too seem pretty nice as well. But yeah, I'll look into McClain, the rookie TikToker. I'll look into the homie, see what's up with him. Bulls plus 13.5, Detroit plus 12.5, OKC money line plus 101. I see you in here, JM, with the builders. It's just tough teasing NBA. NBA is like the worst sport to tease. I would rather you just play all of those separately for a quarter of a unit. Or if that's a unit play, I would just rather you play Bulls plus 7, Detroit plus 7.5, or whatever the hell they are now, 6, and OKC, whatever the hell they are, minus whatever. I would rather you do that for 0.33 units. I think you'll end up having more success over time doing it that way than teasing. So just give it a shot, man. Rafi, don't ever do money lines in the NBA to reduce the juice. Always do something with tennis bets. I wouldn't say never. I mean, obviously it's been successful. I mean, I've been doing it for years, but and I would rather, because sometimes you got to bring juice down. Like I'm never gonna give you guys like I'm never gonna give you guys out a minus 190, but we're gonna play them if it's amazing value. So no, this is betting. You never say never in betting. But again, if you don't have to, don't do it. There's times where I've had a minus 140 that I've done it to bring it to a minus 110. Last night with Edwards, we had his threes at minus 165. I probably wasn't going to play that regardless, but a minus 155, I may have laid it. So again, Boston money line, you got to think, you got to bring the juice down one way or the other. Because what's more stupid than putting a money line is overtime laying minus 190, overtime laying minus 170. It don't get no dumber than that. That's the stupid thing. So you gotta, you just gotta have common sense. If Boston like if you put Boston money line last night and they lost, you can't be like, oh, it's the NBA. This is gambling. There's nothing 100%. I'll tell you what though, I in an entire team than to put my faith in one person. So you got to think, if you're lowering juice, so you got, like I had, a minus 190 that I absolutely love, that I think is an amazing, that I think the line is wrong on. I'm not going to play the minus 190. That's not happening. So I need to bring it down. Why the hell would I choose a player to bring it down? Could I choose Wemby 20 points? Maybe. Or Wemby 15 points? Maybe. But what happens if he gets hurt? Could I choose what's the popular play today? And Edwards 2 threes. Could I choose that? That probably won't even bring it down. But I would rather bet on the team. That way, if Jason Tatum is hurt, the Celtics still can pull it out with JB and those people. So yeah, you don't never say never. Don't say Harrison Barnes' name. Yeah, that was crazy. He had 10. Harrison should have went crazy that game against his old team. Started off like he was gonna do. For real. Mathurin 8 rebounds, LeBron 12, K 10. I'm not doing that, but best of luck. I'm not checking that out. Missy is interesting. Yeah, I just played him in something. Again, and I spoke on him, but yeah, I wouldn't blunt money. I'm not putting no real money on him because I'm not trying to guess whether or not he's gonna get played off the floor or not. Bev Rose said, I don't get why we can't get Ty Jerome props. My son has been killing it off the bench. Let's go, Cavs 13-0. That's a good point. I've seen some Ty Jerome props, believe it or not. You might have to check really like 5 minutes before the game. But I've seen. AOD, what up? Appreciate the kind words, my boy. Rafi is talking about Misi. Nets are getting brutalized by 30 tonight. I can see that. Who y'all got for King of the Court? I got bust down Wembyama. Yeah, I got Wemby. Sorry, I hate the Nets. Don't listen to me. Brunson or LeBron for King of the Court for Rafi. I would not take. Oh, well, I don't want to keep fronting on Brunson because again, like I said, I almost played him tonight, and if he does play, I might probably not. I don't know. I might have him in a blunt money bet. Because again, 40, and 240s and 230s last year versus versus the Bulls. So I can't talk you off, but he also rolled his ankle yesterday. And let's be honest, he been letting Karl-Anthony Towns do what he want to do. If Karl-Anthony Towns wants 25 shots tonight, he gonna give it to him. Pause. So yeah, I'm good on Brunson. I like betting on Brunson before Cat got there. Winner's Dream getting his own Discord VIP. This is gonna be a while, man. I'm pretty happy where I'm at right now, big dog. This is if ever. Detroit basketball. No Ivy. Yeah, I'm surprised out of all people Ivy sat, but he must be really hurt. Plus $1 million. Let's go here. I was kind of thinking SGA. I could see him getting 40 tonight. Speaking of which, I was shocked. His career high was 45. I mean, I hate to be the old guy here. But you niggas compare my son to Kobe on offense? Don't ever in your goddamn life. Kobe, I think Kobe might have had 45 as a rookie off the bench, throwing the ball 1 million times off the back of the basket. Like, okay, no, maybe he had like 33 as a rookie, but still, like 45, nigga, you supposed to have had 60 by now. This is Shea Gildress. At least 50. I was shocked by that 45. Shocked. But yeah. I could see him getting 40 as well. K triple-double, Bron triple-double, Matthew 25 points. Bust down with Biyama. Games got Wemby double-double and LeBron double-double boosted on MGM. I hate boosted players. Oh, yeah, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I mean, yeah, I stopped that a long time ago. Scottie Pippen Jr. did double-double. I was going to say double digits. Double-double is sneaky. JJJ 6 assists. Hell no. That ain't sneaky at all. Nigga, Jaren Jackson might not have 6 assists this year. But best of luck to you if you play that. LeBron James. K got to get a triple-double tonight. It just made y'all better than me. K's my guy, but yeah, I'm good on K getting a triple-double. I'm good. I missed the triple-double run with K. Salute to y'all. But I'm not betting okay triple-double with Durham back. I'm good on that. But best of luck to y'all. Man, I want to be like Wemby, but I want to like Wemby, but he shoot too many threes for my liking. Like, boy, get your big ass in the post and dunk something. Yeah, so I think we see some of that tonight against Washington, though. I love the Jazz. Their games are the best for making crazy builders. Yeah, who the Jazz play tonight? Nobody. But I agree, Rafi. Every time I play Wemby over points, I feel like a clown. His points line is always huge compared to what he does this season. I spoke about that at length a couple streams ago, and then he went out and went absolutely crazy. But yeah, I do like his over points tonight. Koulibaly, he been fronting too. I like that line. I would just be careful with Kuz coming back. I'll be careful with Kuz coming back. Also, our guy Bubs might be worth an under with his PRA. For real. Since the NBA is a league where because they play so many games, the players are a bit injured, they don't play because it's worth the risk. If they play, they are fine. Okay, I think you're talking about back-to-backs. Tiffany had I appreciate you pulling up. Jared McCain, look. Okay, yeah, second McCain love. That Dyson Stills call was on point, dude. Salute. Yeah. I didn't have a good day yesterday, but I should have laddered that shit up to 4, though. I saw it. Now, what will it open at tomorrow? Y'all think we get a 1.5? Even if it's a 1.5 minus 190, we got to hop on that and find a parlay piece. But I'm assuming it's gonna be 2.5 plus money or even minus 110. We shall see. Yo, gotta watch it back per usual. Doc Rivers is a fucking terrorist. Yeah, let's see if we got any injury news. Young Zesty is killing. I had to put respect on his name. I'm gonna have to look at Young Zesty. That is an amazing name, by the way. He will be referred to as Young Zesty for the rest of the time because he do just give off the zest, and it's nothing wrong with it. He just gives it off, kind of like Neil. Ken Wood, no problem, Dream. I got you on this one. Yeah, appreciated that. Mini first half for Cam. I like that. And Vooch over 1.5 threes. Love that. Vooch versus Cat. This number pretty safe. Think something like his last 5. So at plus 148. Love it. And he's hit that line this year, 4 of the last 5. Yeah, that was one of my plays. I gave it out on the timeline too. I didn't look and see what he did against Cat. And I've already put the play in, so I won't. But I actually should have went and saw what he did against Big Cat. I went and saw what he did against the Knicks last year. Also, big up on even mentioning Heart Trip Dub. Oh, yeah. Got to open up super chats. Yeah, man, I fucked up. I'd be so damn busy. I might have lost the opportunity to have that shit. Like my AdSense, I never like filled out the thing. I got to get back to that shit. Maybe I'll do it after the stream. Probably not. DiVincenzo been on bullshit. Yeah, he's annoying as fuck. But yeah, Kim, I gotta see if I can get my AdSense shit. Of course, never. He was exaggerating. Okay. Brandon Ingram over 5.5 assists. Yeah, I gave out his 8 and 8. I think he can have a big game. I was gonna actually play his RA, but instead of risking like a unit or 3/4, I just wanted to do blunt money bets. Julian Champagne 4 threes. Keyshawn George 3 threes. Harrison Barnes 15 plus 4,000. I can actually see all of that happen except Harrison. Harrison been frying. And you got to run back that Bobby Portis theory. I guess. I don't like Bobby didn't get the minutes yesterday, man. Bobby was Bobbying yesterday, but Bobby ain't get the minutes. I thought, man, he ain't get minutes. He had 8 boards. He had to fight for them boards too. He really cashed in his rebound chances, but well, I don't know. I didn't look at the analytics, just watching the game. It's like every time he could get one, he pretty much got it. But the minutes with no Dame, I thought he would get a few more minutes, and he didn't, man. That shit pissed me off. But what Canadian Cam said, his points plus rebounds as just a bet, yeah, as just a unit, 3/4 of a unit, that would definitely be a move. And probably a move I'm gonna make tonight. You know, just the points rebounds. It's not listed yet. Now, of course, this will be the night that he gets 20 and 10 because I didn't play it. But wow, Torian Prince 15 points is plus 550. That kind of jumped off the screen. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I didn't like them. I'm like, damn, Bobby, it was strict too. What did he play? Did he even play 20 minutes last night? And it's because he's got awful on defense. Yeah, some played 18 minutes last night. Now, in those 18 minutes, Bobby P got up 17 shots, which is fucking crazy. I don't even think that's right. That don't seem right. But he did. That's crazy. So with that being said, you got to look at Bobby points tonight. You got to look at Bobby points. And I'll tell you what, though, Bobby won't be able to bully nobody. That backup center for Detroit, that's beef stew from the town. Them eyes ain't gonna scare nobody tonight, Bobby. I'm just trying to tell you. So he won't be able to, but he still can get buckets, but he ain't gonna be able to, intimidate nobody tonight. I'll tell you that. All right. We're gonna go game by game. But do me a favor, real quick. Reach the promotional portion of the program again. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. If you haven't already, do me a favor, like the stream and share the stream. Will greatly appreciate that. Heart and retweet, all that good stuff. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. If you're watching on YouTube, like the video, like the video, like the video on YouTube. And most importantly, if you want all the plays as soon as they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. The link is in the description of this video and the bio of my Twitter page. Pacers and Magic. These teams just played. I would lean Pacers. Magic. I think the Magic has been beating bad teams. I don't think the Magic are good without Paolo. I know they're a good team, but I don't think they're that good without Paolo. And the Pacers are pretty much healthy outside of Nembhard. So I think the Pacers should handle business, but you never know. Halliburton been fronting. But yeah, I would take the Pacers, and I have no idea on this total. As far as props, you got to look at Franz, and we've already spoken at length about Ben Math. Couldn't talk you off of Siakam. Anybody else sneaky? Suggs, Ben, yeah, so I'm cool. Maybe Suggs blocks. Celtics and the Nets, we've talked about this game as far as props. I don't like Celtics, like your best bet with Celtics props for me is like to pick three of these niggas randomly to hit 5 threes. Jaylen Brown 5 threes is plus 1,000. That's interesting. And so is Sam Hauser 5 threes. Maybe some shit like that, just some wild shit with them shooting threes because that's what they do. Shoot a bunch of threes. I'm very surprised. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be. I guess I'm about to do it though, just because this is not responsible. We're gonna go ahead and do it. I just basically did what I told you guys I would do. I just put 3 random Celtics guys to hit threes. And it's a plus 22,000. And it's not to hit a lot of threes. But yeah, it's the Celtics. All they're gonna do is shoot a bunch of threes. So as far as the prop, I would look there. Maybe Derek White. Derek White has been balling. So I don't really have no feeling about that game. As far as the Nets, everybody's on Cater too. The backup center, or maybe he's gonna start. Everybody's on this guy, Neemias Queta tonight. So I couldn't talk you off of that. I think his rebounds are at 8 right now, minus 120. I don't know if he's starting or coming off the bench, but I couldn't talk you off of him. As far as the Nets, Cam Thomas did just light this team up, so he could light him up again. It's Killer Cam. Couldn't talk you off of playing his points, but overall, I do think Boston rolls tonight, but we'll see. Also Ben Simmons. I'll be anticipating Ben Simmons props when they drop. Have they dropped yet? I've not seen Ben Simmons props drop yet. So yeah, there's that. Trying to speed this up a bit. New Orleans and OKC. Nothing that I haven't already spoke on stream. Cleveland and the 76ers. We talked about my guy, Young Sassy. Jared McCain, possibly. Kelly Oubre. Oh, when doing my research for this game, I noticed this, like, last year, and obviously different personnel and all that, but like all of the games, the same thing. Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, each double-double or flirting with a double-double. Garland, 8+ assists every game. Every game. Now, Garland is almost on my do not bet list, but I was this close to playing Garland like 6 assists and finding something to put with his 6 assists. I couldn't talk you off of like a Garland CP3, something like that, but Garland had 8+ assists against his team every game last year. They have no, I don't want to say they have no rim protection, but Embiid's out. I don't see like Garland. If he want to run it up, he can run it up. But another thing that kind of kept me off, all of them are playing career low minutes. That coach he's having a master class, but it's not good for prop bettors. I think Darius Garland hasn't played above 32 minutes in like 5 games. Check this out real quick. 30 minutes, 32 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 34 minutes, 29 minutes, 22 minutes. And I just saw something about old boy playing Donovan Mitchell playing the lowest number of minutes in his career. Now he played 35 his last two, but before that, 26, 34, 31. So yeah, I'm not too keen on playing props on niggas that's not getting like the full allotment of minutes. So that's how I would look at that game. Obviously, you think Cleveland's gonna roll, but maybe take the Sixers live if they're down like 20 or some shit. Bulls and the Knicks. We spoke about Giddy triple doubles. Shout out to the homie Ken. Josh Hart triple double. Obviously a good look in that game. Big Purr and Vooch could each just kill each other tonight. I can see a universe where Big Purr gets, especially if Brunson don't play, Big Purr get 35, and Brunson get, Vooch get 20, something like that. Or Big Purr get 30 and Vooch get 20. Neither one of those guys are going to defend each other well. So Knicks struggle against the three. Chicago plays one of the fastest pace, if not the fastest pace in the league. So I would expect fireworks tonight, but we'll see what happens. Wizards and the Spurs. I have no idea why the Wizards are 10-point dogs to the Spurs. I can't bet it. I can. I'm not gonna though. But if I had to, definitely give me the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma, his lines intrigue me. Kuz to get 20 is a plus 140 right now. Obviously, bust down Wembanyama. Stephen Castle could have a monumental game here. I'll have to look at him. He's been doing good in the starting lineup. I think he's starting now. This stream was not supposed to be this long. Double digits his last three. PRA may be a look for young Castle. 2 + 3s his last three. And then you got to remember, and these are pretty good matchups too. Shit. Blazers, Jazz, Kings. Shit, why not finish it off with the Wizards? God damn, could their schedule get any easier lately? My God. But Castle 10 points is out there. 175. I love that. I might fuck with that. I don't see his threes out here. Couldn't ever talk you off Chris Paul threes. As far as the Wiz, like I said, bust down Wembanyama, maybe Bubs under. Yeah, they still got Bubs. Maybe a Bubs under PRA. Let me see what Bubs been doing lately real quick. Let me see. Okay, Bubs. I see you. He didn't do shit against the Magic, but against the Rockets, but that was powered by 2 of 2 from 3. You're not like that. Ooh, Bubs. I know you was like that on defense. 4 steals in 3 of your last 5 games. Muy interesante. Still got 31 minutes though last game. Even with Kuz, yeah, I don't know if I'm a fade Bubs. I'm gonna leave something alone tonight. Leave something alone because he is a stat compiler. But yeah, that's that. Next game, Detroit basketball. Bucks. I know everybody's on the Bucks. Everybody's thinking that it's gonna be a letdown. All that, man. Bucks is ass. Detroit or nothing. Oh, we got some Malik lines. Malik Beasley. Let's do it. Let's do it. Malik Beasley in the building. Malik, I gotta max you out, Malik. I got to max you out. And we're not getting no good numbers. Y'all some bitches. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all is the bitches of bitches. Like, I've never seen nothing like this. I'm all excited for what? We're not even getting no good fucking lines. But guess we gotta fucking play it. Yeah, Malik Beasley to the moon. Unlike Gary Trent Jr., Malik should get minutes. And unlike Gary Trent Jr., Malik been fucking balling. And I'm not looking at his numbers. I should take a look, but I mean, I watched like almost every Piston game, and yeah, Malik Beasley been letting that thing go. So let me see, man. His line's probably already been nerfed, so I don't mind. It's not like no secret. They probably posted his lines like 30 minutes ago while I was on stream. But yeah, man, Malik Beasley, big vibe. I'm not even about to play 5 threes, bro. You either about to light this shit up or not, bro. I don't got time for this shit. Low key, real ones know. Real ones know. FanDuel is kind of making a little comeback. FanDuel had some terrible lines. Oh shit, I gotta get my shit about to die. Hold on. Again, I didn't anticipate this stream being this long. So I was like, oh, my laptop should be good. Because it already wasn't all the way charged. But yeah, real ones know. DraftKings had it for a minute. With the ladders, DraftKings had it. FanDuel got it now. You're generally going to get a better price for ladders on FanDuel, where it wasn't like that at the beginning of the season. For instance, yeah, I can't even do this shit. Nah, I gotta find a lay piece. I'm not. Let me see something, bro. It's the new NBA, man. It is the new NBA, bro. That's all I can say. It's the new fucking NBA. That's what we're gonna do. It's the new NBA, I guess, but I don't like this betting on niggas that hit 7 threes shit. Like, what the fuck? I didn't like doing it last night with Klay Thompson. I damn sure don't like doing it tonight with Malik Beasley. But it's the new NBA where it's nothing for like 4 niggas on the same team to shoot 10 to get 10 attempts up. Like, this is the new NBA. A lot of times we like getting on these apps, which we should because these apps are pieces of shit. But a lot of time we like to talk down on these apps for not giving us good lines and all that. And let me get the fuck out of here and go get this shit from my thing die. But a lot of times they just adjusting to what they know. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Oh, my bill. But yeah, I think they just adjusted to the fact that he's just shooting a bunch of fucking about the piss. I hope you ain't talking about me. But FanDuel odds got better. Shit. I do this shit for a living, big dog. I watch this shit every day. This is what I'm doing. I live this shit. I watch the lines. No, I mean, DraftKings odds got worse, but FanDuel odds got better because FanDuel could have just left it how it was, how they was. But yeah. But yeah, with that being said, I did ladder Malik. I didn't put much on Malik Beasley at all. But I did ladder Malik Beasley. Obvious revenge angle, obvious good spot with no obvious good spot with no Tim Hardaway Jr. in the game, and no Jaden Ivey, and no Simone Fontecchio, if I'm not mistaken. So my God, there's some value on these apps. I got to hurry up, y'all. All right. But yeah, Detroit are nothing in that game. Also, Giannis triple-double is worth the look. So Giannis had 9 assists, I think, twice versus this team last year. And then I went and looked, or he might have had a triple-double twice versus this team last year. Then I looked at what he did versus Cleveland last year, because obviously the new coach for Detroit is the Cleveland coach. And he flirted with a triple-double in a couple of those games as well. So obviously, if Dame is ruled out, that's an instant pivot anyway. You're not getting much for a triple-double. You might be getting plus 400, but, just some game. Clippers in Houston. I lean under just like I do in every Houston game, but this is a little too too low for my blood. But believe it or not, and I'm pretty sure it's believable, James Harden has scored 20 points versus Houston every single game he's played against these guys since he left, with the exception of one. Now this went all the way back to 2021, I believe, with the Nets. But yeah, hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I was about to say, I don't want to be an asshole, but for those who don't know, I own my house and I house hacking. My tenant lives below me, and I was just about to have to tell this nigga, if you don't turn that shit to phone, I don't know what the fuck you think this is, nigga. I should not be hearing your TV up here. Just a little peek behind the curtain, but oh shit, Andre Drummond not playing neither. Okay, Ben Simmons is not playing neither. I just opened up my Twitter app and this is what I saw. Dorian Finney-Smith is not playing. That's pretty big. Damn. Wait, no Dorian Finney-Smith and no Ben Simmons. Oh, that's gonna be like Jalen Wilson or somebody, some dumb shit. Okay, I'm not fucking with that game. Nurk is gonna play tonight, most likely. All right, whatever. Yeah, Clippers in Houston. Harden, 20 points every game going against his old team, except for one. Kind of surprised me because, again, he played with Embiid, and obviously Embiid's taking the majority of the shots. A couple of those games were with the Nets when maybe Kyrie and James and KD weren't in all those games, but he obviously had one of them in some of those games. And then, oh my God, bro, can I fucking stream? Hang on, man. All right. But yeah, Clippers in Houston. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. Harden had Embiid last year, had Paul George, had Kawhi Leonard. So I don't want to read too much into it. Not worth a straight bet, especially at 22 and a half. But I think Harden's 20 points is a parley piece. I mean, for God's sake, who's going to be guarding him tonight? Most likely it's going to be Van Fleet. He's going to be able to get whoever he wants on a pick. Nobody, I don't think they're going to be fighting through picks. So probably going to switch everything. I'm not sure what Houston does on defense. I should have researched that, but I would have if I was actually playing his points, but I didn't. Either way it goes, I think that's a nice little trend. Now Harden has scored 20 plus in every game except for one versus his old team, which would make sense. Harden in the strip clubs, I'm pretty sure he's at the strip club now before the game, and he'll probably be at the strip club directly after the game. So shout out to James Harden. As far as Houston, Sengun double-double or nothing. That's about it. Jalen Green's coming back down to earth. Zubac, could Norm Powell, but a total of 214. I think Norm Powell also has 2 assists every game this season, for what it's worth. Party piece, maybe. But yeah, Norm Powell. Minnesota and Portland, same exact shit as yesterday. Gobert has an amazing history versus this team with 12 rebounds. Couldn't tell yesterday, but I think yesterday made it only 2 of his last 10 games. He didn't get 12 rebounds versus this team. Very good history with blocks versus this team. Also, Portland gives up the most blocks to opposing centers or just to opposing teams. So that's that. All right. That is that. And yeah, of course, I think Minnesota wins. Now, with no Conley, maybe you want to look at Dante DiVincenzo. Scoot Henderson is also starting, but Scoot props don't. I mean, 4 assists at 370, obviously not playable, but a party piece, maybe. I don't know about his 6 assists, but couldn't talk you off. Scoot's going to have the ball in his hand a lot. He's going to be able to do whatever he wants tonight. Scoot rebounds probably sneaky. Not too sneaky, though, because it's a plus 130 for 4, so not too sneaky on the rebounds. Torrey Camara or Cam Kamara. His 4 rebounds continue to be a really good parlay piece. We cashed a straight bet with that yesterday. So yeah, there you go. Suns and the Kings. I would have to see who's out, but this line continues to move up. It's a -8 right now. Nurk under assists could be a thing. I was reading something that says he hasn't gotten 3 assists in like 6 straight games. But he's a good passer, so I wouldn't play that personally. Keegan Murray rebounds are worth a look. He had 14 versus the team. He's been rebounding his ass off. I don't know what's up with it. But yeah, couldn't talk you off of that. And to me, this is a game that we'll see what happens. Booker did have 12 assists versus team when they last played, but if everybody plays, this is a game that's like a good SGP game, in my opinion, where you can, just basic shit where you would think Bill should get 20 tonight. Book should at least get 6 to 7 assists and 20 points, even though it's 20 is -600, so don't put that on there. De'Aaron Fox should get a dub, just dump some shit down and then do a lotto version of it. That's what I would look out for. Oh, yeah? Interesting. We're not going to get no props for him, but his brother might want to go off. But his brother ain't do shit versus them last year. I was looking at Champagne. Champagne didn't do shit versus them last year, so I don't know. And last but not least, Grizzlies at the Lakers. Lakers are nothing for me. Scottie Pippen Jr. props probably in play tonight. Jaren Jackson Jr. props definitely in play. What's his 20 points? -210. What's his prop? Yeah, his points are in play for me. He doesn't rebound or pass, so neither one of those are in play. Scottie Pippen Jr. 4 rebounds has been feeding families. Couldn't talk you off of that. The Scottie Pippen Jr. double-double is +500. Couldn't talk you off of that either. But yeah, that's that. Jeez Louise. It's a pretty long stream. Let's see where we at with this. But yeah, there's your run through every game. I'm not gonna be doing that. Well, I guess I'll do it every day. It's easy for me to say I'm not gonna be doing that every day when it's 11 games because that shit was long as hell. But yeah. Isaiah fought LeBron. Yeah, bro played 18 minutes, inexcusable. Yeah, and he still covered. But just nasty. I love JB. They got a boost for Tatum and White threes on FanDuel. Okay, so naturally that's us. Nah, we don't. No, I always say that. And I gotta say this now because I haven't said this in a long time. The reason why I don't believe in those boosts is because these books don't know everything. If that's the case, then nobody would win bets. If that's the case, nobody would catch them slipping. If that's the case, we wouldn't play stuff early and beat the books. They don't know everything. So just because a player's on a boost, you got to understand a boost is for marketing purposes. A boost is for people that don't watch this show. A boost is for people that don't care enough to do research. So they're just gonna, spend their $25 and take 5 or 10 minutes and just play the first thing they see or something like that. Those who the boosts are for. This is for marketing purposes. But I always say this. Tonight, who's playing tonight? Go up to Giannis and tell Giannis, hey, bro, you're on a double-double boost tonight on FanDuel and DraftKings. So that means you're not going to get a double-double. Giannis will look at you like you are the dumbest human being who ever existed. Always keep that in mind when you think to not play a player because of boost. I always say that. No. Just think of that. You're walking up to a player and you're going to tell them, hey, Steph, tonight, you and Clay, I'm pretty sure Steph or Clay was on 1 or 2 boosts yesterday, right? 1 or 2 maybe? Steph versus Clay, maybe a boost or 2. Go up to the greatest shooter of all time and say, hey, Steph Curry, you're on a FanDuel boost to hit 4 threes. So clearly, there's no chance you're going to hit 4 threes. not only would he look at you like you're a dumbass, he'd probably go out and hit 12 to show you how stupid you are. That's just how this show views Boost. So I don't care who's on the Boost. I don't look at Boost. I don't play Boost. I don't care about Boost. I'm never going to change my play because of who's on the Boost. Hopefully that's some game that'll help you guys out, all right? What up, though, Will? For all the Champagne backers, he did play for the Wizards. Oh, he did? Wait, so did he play for the Wizards and his twin brother? What the hell's going on with Champagne on the Wizards, bro? Somebody please put me on. Yeah, they playing low minutes because our bench has been cooking. Hard to bet on the Cavs, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not bet. Yeah, I mean the player props. Hard to bet on the player props, and I'm not betting on them tonight either. At 10 points a lot. Nah, FanDuel odds got better. Light Barrel, what up, man? Appreciate you. That's hilarious. Celtics not gonna cover still. Damn, you don't think, and you like the Celtics? Interesting. So we got a Celtics fan in here saying that he don't think the Celtics cover tonight, when I think almost everybody thinks they're gonna cover tonight. Interesting. I mean, the Nets are tough. I think the Celtics win tonight. I don't know about cover. I'm pretty sure they win tonight. If Drummond out, Allen rebounds. Allen who? I only think Grayson Allen. Snipe said he like Harden triple-double tonight. Couldn't talk you off of that. Shout out to James Harden. Yeah, shout out to James Harden. Champagne twin, bro. Y'all confusing me. Nah, you right. No, that's not true. I'm not roasting you, bro. No. That's everybody. And I say that a lot. I just haven't said it in a while. Just like I haven't told people what blunt money bets mean. Because once you do a show every day, you just kind of coming out and it's all right. No smoke for you. That's everybody. You're not the only one who feel that way. That's a prevailing thought in the gambling Twitter community. Oh, this player's on a boost. We not gonna play him. I'm telling y'all, don't do that shit. Fuck that boost. I don't care about no boost. I haven't looked at a boost in months. I couldn't tell you who was on no boost at all. I'm gonna play because, man, when you spend hours looking at this shit, man, please imagine me spending all this. Yeah, I thought so. Imagine me spending hours on end trying to find angles and then being like, oh shit, they're on a FanDuel boost. Oh God. Hell nah. I'm there. Yeah, I just got to take my money. That's just what it would have to be. Okay, somebody's my shit is going crazy today. I run a business too, and somebody is sending me pictures of something they want me to. Oh my God. All right, okay. Quick recap, because this was a very long show. Vooch, 2 threes, plus 165 is plus 150 now, 3/4 of a unit. Ben Math, 6 rebounds, minus 130 is minus 110 now, 1 unit. Keegan Murray, under 1.5 steals and blocks, minus 140, bet MGM, under that, 8 of 10 games. Jabari Smith Jr., under 1.5 assists and the Boston money line. He's got 3 assists in his last 9 games combined. No assists in his last 4 games. Unit and a half on that. I think that's all I gave you guys. Are there any notes that I didn't share with you guys that I did want to share? I mean, Jabari Smith, you could fade a lot of shit with Jabari. Now, he can always have a good game, but Jabari's got a nice streak going with his under threes. I think he's under his 1.5 threes, like 5 straight games or more. That's at minus 130. I've just been looking to fade that fucker. Ever since he pissed me off with OKC, I've been trying to fade his ass. Under 1.5 stocks could be a good look, even though he's a defender. J-Dub steals. J-Dub has a nice streak of 2 steals going, or had a nice streak of 2 steals going. I think he could keep that going tonight or rekindle that with no point guard for the Pelicans. Kevin Porter Jr. going against his old team. which is very interesting because that's funny. Harden, Kevin Porter Jr. When Harden came back, whatever. But yeah, Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. Jared Homie, I just took his double. Wait, Jared Allen? Oh, okay, yeah, you better than me, bro. I bet on Jared Allen. He goes to shit every time. I can't do it, man. I need to go smoke to get on your level. No, I'm jealous. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm looking at my blunt here. I hit that shit like twice before I came on stream. I actually just woke up. I had took a nap because I woke up early and was that's why when KC was like, wake up, dream, it was funny. Because I had took a nap and I just been relaxing all day pretty much. Now I'm about to actually go run some errands, be out in about 4 minutes. So yeah, that's that. All right, gang. It is 6 o'clock. This stream was an hour and a half. I guess there's 11 games, so that was to be expected. Tomorrow stream will not be that long. But I will be back tomorrow. I greatly appreciate y'all rocking with me. Do me a favor, hit that like button on the way out. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you are on. Let me get a heart and a retweet on Twitter. Greatly appreciate that. And if you are watching on YouTube, like the video, share the video, and sub to the channel Blunt Money Bets. Most importantly, if you want all the plays as soon as they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. The link is in the description of the video and the bio of my Twitter page. You know the vibes. Let's get this cash. We got to have it. So let's get it.